Hi, today I'm going to show you how to use Bannerbear, Google Sheets and Zapier to simplify the process of creating your social media images. My name's Andrew Mean. I hope you enjoy this video. Perhaps you've got an image that you use regularly in your social media, maybe just the text changes, you have your headshot, your name, etc. But the text would change from time to time and you have to do that in Photoshop. No need to do that now, Bannerbear will help you do that automatically. So let's go into Bannerbear. We'll select our Twitter Pics project. I've created it already. Now the first thing you need to do is select your API key. So we click on here and select our API key. I've blurred mine out because it's important that we don't share that with anyone else. Yours will be unique. Save that somewhere. And then we want to create a template. So I'm going to create a new template. So we'll browse the template library and I'm going to use the one I've used in my demonstration photo, which is the Twitter one. And here we can see that we're going to have that Twitter pic. Right, now if we go to our spreadsheet, I've created a spreadsheet here with the tweet text, background color, name, headshot URL, Twitter handle, and I have an image, but I'll explain what that's for later. So the first thing we need to do is add some text. So I'm going to type in here, Bannerbear helps create new images. Now we'll pop in a background color. I'm not sure what one this is going to be, but we'll see when the image is created. Pop in a name. And now the headshot URL. And the Twitter handle. Now we've done that, what we need to do is go to Zapier and create a new Zap. So the first action step is Google Sheets and we want a new spreadsheet row. So we select that and we select the relevant spreadsheet and worksheet. And there we go. And we test the trigger, continue that. And now if we test the trigger, you should pull that information that I had already there. And there we go. So we click continue. And now we need to select Bannerbear. We select Bannerbear and we click that we want to create a new image. Now we haven't signed into Bannerbear yet. So this is where we're going to find out that we need the API key. So click on sign in. And this is where you're going to place the API key that you used before. And that will have us signed in. And we click continue. So it's Bannerbear Twitter Pics. It knows which I'm using, which template. And now we're going to select the items. We're going to select them from the spreadsheet action above. So you can see here, we just select the relevant keys. Click on that one there. We could fill in some of the other fields, but we're not going to in this case. That would change the colour of the text, etc. Pop that one in there. And now we click continue. And you'll see the information that we're wanting to pull is there. If we hit test, in a moment or two, that will come back with an image has been created. Now we could just go to the image, but we're going to continue. And we're going to add a new step to add that URL back to the spreadsheet. So we're going to Google Sheets again, and this time we want to update a spreadsheet row. We click continue, and we select the spreadsheet, just as we did before. There we go. Now for the row we're going to select custom, and then if we open this up you'll see that we can select the row ID or the row number. It doesn't matter which one you select, we're going to select the row number. Now we don't need to change anything except for the image URL here at the bottom. So we'll select that and we'll go into Bannerbear, and you'll see that one of the lines further down is the image URL, and it can be JPEG or PNG, whatever suits you best. We're going to select PNG, and then we're going to click Continue. And now when we click Test and Review, you'll see that's added to the spreadsheet. So if we go to the spreadsheet now, we can turn that Zap on before we do. Go to the spreadsheet, you'll see there's an image URL already created. So if we click on that image URL, there's the image. Bannerbear helps create new images. I've spelled it wrong, that doesn't really matter. Now what we can do is, if we add rows here, the Zap should pull them through automatically. So I've got some text copied here, and we'll just paste this in if you bear with me. There we go. And now this next step I'm going to speed up a little bit because the images will fill in, but it takes a moment or two for the Zap to actually run through, depending on the plan you have. There we go, and you can see the images now are there, and if we select on each of these images, don't you just love technology, see the background's a different colour. Bannerbear helps create graphics, green again. And Zapier and Bannerbear integration. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video and found it useful. If you did, please subscribe to the channel and more will be coming up soon.